Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundlesssuccess to join today. Let's get you to the next level. We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth. A show of force from China, a step to curb insider trading in Congress, declining job openings, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. China showcased its full land, sea, and air nuclear capabilities for the first time during a major military parade in Beijing on Wednesday, marking the 80th anniversary of Japan's World War II defeat. President Xi Jinping was joined by Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un in a rare public show of alignment. New weapons included upgraded intercontinental missiles, submarine drones, and four-legged robot wolves designed for reconnaissance and combat support. From Washington, President Trump accused the three leaders of conspiring against the United States in a post on social media, while the Kremlin dismissed the claim as unfounded. President Putin and Xi were caught on a hot mic at a military parade discussing biotechnology and the possibility of humans living to 150 or even achieving immortality. On Tuesday, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz said in an interview that Russian President Vladimir Putin is perhaps the most serious war criminal of our time. The Kremlin denies its forces have committed any war crimes in Ukraine. It has rejected as outrageous a 2023 arrest warrant issued for Putin by the International Criminal Court, which accused the Russian leader of the war crime of abducting hundreds of children from Ukraine. Asked during his trip to China about a proposal from Merz that Geneva should be the venue for Ukraine-Russia peace talks, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said, "Merz has made a lot of unfavorable statements in recent hours, so it's hardly possible to take his opinion into account at the moment." A bipartisan group in the House rolled out a new bill Wednesday to ban members of Congress and their families from trading stocks. The Restore Trust in Congress Act comes after years of public outcry over potential conflicts of interest and would impose steep fines for violations. With support from both sides of the political spectrum, lawmakers say they'll push for a floor vote this month. One member said, "If you want to day trade, leave Congress," with another adding, "Congress is not a casino." Florida Surgeon General Joseph Ladapo announced Wednesday that the state will begin dismantling all vaccine mandates, including those required for school children. Standing alongside Governor Ron DeSantis, Ladapo called such mandates wrong and said families, not the government, should decide what vaccines to take. Currently, Florida requires several immunizations for preschool entry, including polio and hepatitis B, among others. The state has not banned vaccines, but aims to shift towards voluntary guidance, encouraging parents to make informed personal choices. Other states are making moves as well. California, Oregon, and Washington say they were forming the West Coast Health Alliance to issue their own vaccine guidelines, citing distrust in the CDC. Job openings declined in July and employers remain cautious, according to new data. The Bureau of Labor Statistics released last month's JOLTS data, which tracks hiring, layoffs, and quits. The employers surveyed reported 7.2 million job openings, down from 7.4 million in June, but other key data points remained unchanged from the prior month. However, the decline in help wanted signs points to a softening labor market, which could influence the Federal Reserve's rate cut decision due later this month. This job market is frozen, and it's difficult for anyone to get a job right now, the chief economist of the Navy Federal Credit Union said of the findings. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.